Hi guys, so today we're going to be chatting about beauty dupes, and I've got 5 really cool beauty dupes for you. And what a dupe actually is basically a lower end alternative product option. So if you like something that's really expensive but you don't want to spend the money, I've got something a little bit cheaper for you. One of the products I haven't actually got its dupe partner to show you because I used mine up and I don't really want to repurchase another one because it breaks me out a little bit and I don't think I'll use it. But I'm going to just show you, and it's a product that you're going to know anyway, so we'll start with that one. So this is the Aldi Hot Cloth Cleanser for all skin types. And the dupe for this, imagine I have it right here, is the Liz Earle Cleanse and Polish Hot Cloth Cleanser. I love the Liz Earle Cleanse and Polish. It smells beautiful, the texture is beautiful, I love the packaging, but it has a lot of essential oils and on me it kind of breaks me out a little bit if I use it too often. This one doesn't. The Liz Earle Cleanse and Polish, I believe, is around £15 for like the starter kit. Ranges in price for kind of different sizes, but I will put all the information of like the prices of everything here so we can kind of compare the two. I'll make sure the prices are here. But this is the Aldi version and I believe it was £3.99 and it's identical. It smells the same. The texture is just as creamy, maybe a little bit kind of more emollient even than the Liz Earle one, and it works just the same. Removes your makeup, removes your kind of daily grime, and is £3.99. Can't recommend this enough. I love it. So that's dupe number 1. Dupe number 2, most of these skincare, it just so happens, is a face mask, and this is the Origins Clear Improvement Active Charcoal Mask to Clear Pores. This is not super cheap. Origins isn't a cheap brand. Like I said, I will be putting the price here so you know exactly what the alternative price is, but this is its dupe, and this is the L'Oreal Pure Clay Detox Mask. Now, how do these two compare? Well, in terms of price, they're obviously very, very different price points. This one I think is like maybe £5.99 when it's on offer. It's usually about £6 full price, I think. But they're really identical in how they go on. Their application is really, really similar. I'm going to show you the texture of this L'Oreal one. Oh, I always leave these stopper things in a minute. Oh dear. So that's the texture of the L'Oreal one. And the Origins one, I'm going to show you here. Let me get it out. That's the texture of the Origins one. They're very, I want to say emollient because that's the only way I can think of, but they're quite an emollient clay mask. So they do dry down, but not to that cracked, can't move your face kind of situation. They go on really, really nicely, really smooth. Leave them on for like 10 minutes, rinse off, your pores feel really, really clean. Everything here just looks a bit less congested. They work beautifully and they're so, so similar. I really love this one, but I don't love it any more than I love this one. So you can choose what kind of price you fancy spending. Then I've got another kind of skincare. I've got so much skincare here, weirdly. These are the Nip and Fab exfoliating night pads. These are the extreme versions. I don't find the extreme version to be any different to the normal version, if I'm being honest, which I don't find to be any different than these, which are the Superdrug Glycolic Acid Daily Cleansing Pads. These are like £2.99. This, I believe, is like £9.99 for a pack. Might even be more than that actually. That might be the price they're on offer, but like I said, prices will be here so we know. But I think these are just great. I wouldn't ever purchase these again. These just work exactly the same way. The percentages might differ slightly, but they don't tell you the exact percentage of glycolic acid that they have, and this doesn't really either. So I think, well no, this one probably does. Is it this one that does? Yeah, it's got 5% glycolic acid. The other one I think at one point wasn't listing exactly the percentage. And oh, I've just got, notice I've got a clay mask here on my finger. They just brighten your skin up. They're just a nice pad to just give your skin a bit of a kind of light exfoliation and make everything look nice and bright again. And this is so cheap. So yeah, enough said about that. Then we have a perfume dupe. Now I've shared with you a perfume dupe before, which is the Narciso Rodriguez and Sarah Jessica Parker Lovely, but this one is really, really exciting because it is Tom Ford's Neroli Portofino. Now I haven't got a full size of this, I've just got a small travel one, which is so, so nice. Okay, it's really fresh, really light, really citrusy, kind of smells like it would smell really good on a man. And then I've also got this one, which is the 4711 Perfume. Now this one is just the kind of small size. I got it just to see how I liked it. And it's not a spray bottle, because I think they do spray bottles, but for some reason I never seem to be able to find them. And they smell so incredibly similar. That's the Tom Ford one. The Tom Ford one maybe has got a little bit more depth to it. But when you just put them on, like if I kind of went like that, which I know we're not supposed to do, but I always do. It just smells so similar, like you can't tell the difference, you really can't. It's just maybe, like I said, tiny bit more kind of complex and got a bit more of a base to it rather than just being full on citrus, but incredibly similar. And if you can't afford Tom Ford, which let's face it is about 200 quid a bottle, this I think was like £6. And you could basically bathe in it, it's that cheap, so love that. I think that bottle's really sweet as well, doesn't it? It looks like a little bottle of gin. Then last but not least, I've got another face mask dupe for you, and this is again from Origins. I'm duping Origins, aren't I? This is the Origins Out of Trouble 10-minute mask to rescue problem skin. Really lovely mask. A good dupe for it is the Neutrogena Visibly Clear 2-in-1 Wash and Mask. Do you remember this? When I first started watching YouTube, this was everywhere. It was so popular, everybody went nuts for it. So I really do like this, and I've used it a long time. I think it's more effective as a mask than it is a wash, but they both are full of salicylic acid, like really full. They're both white when they go on. They both kind of don't really dry that well. They kind of stay quite moist. They are quite tingly, and they just sort your skin out. If you're feeling a bit spotty, either of these will sort you out. And again, this is more expensive. This, I think, tops is maybe £5, but it's always on offer for less than that. So really good. And if anything, I think the texture of this is kind of slightly lighter and nicer to pop on. This is a little bit thicker. I'm going to show you a little bit of the texture. I haven't used this one for ages actually. I'm going to use it. You can see it's just like a kind of thick clay cream, as is the Origins one. They even smell slightly similar actually. It's nuts actually how similar these ones are, but in terms of what they do for your skin and in terms of the application, they are really similar. So yeah, those are 5 beauty dupes for you to save you a little bit of cash. I hope you enjoyed this. Let me know if you want me to do any more. I can do some makeup ones. I'll have a proper look through my makeup drawer and kind of try and do that again. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this, and I'll see you soon.